On Tuesday, November 4th, there are elections in all 6 cities within Greenville County. I'm Katie Smith with Greater Good Greenville, and we are pleased to bring you interviews with most every candidate in contested races. Today, we feature the city of Simpsonville. But first, a quick primer on elections in Simpsonville. In odd-numbered years like this one, the city of Simpsonville holds elections for half of its city council members, and in every 4 years, its mayor. Seats that are up this year on Simpsonville City Council are for Ward 2, 4, and 6. In Ward 2, Aaron Roop has filed for re-election with no opposition. In Ward 4, Sherry Roach has filed for re-election without opposition. And in Ward 6, Lou Hutchings has also filed for re-election, and he is opposed by Jared Fielding and Jerry Tuso. Today, you'll hear from Ward 6 candidates Jared Fielding and Jerry Tuso. Lou Hutchings did not respond to multiple attempts to reach him. All of the details on how these interviews worked are at the end of the episode and in the show notes. But in short, know that each candidate had the same 3 questions and 10 timed minutes to respond. To find links to each candidate's campaign information, please check the show notes. First up alphabetically is Jared Fielding. I'm pleased to be here with Jared Fielding, who is running for Simpsonville City Council. Thanks for joining us, Jared.
Thank you for having me.
Well, tell us about yourself and why you're running for this office.
So I'm actually local here to Simpsonville. I grew up here. Went to Bryson Middle, uh, went to Hillcrest High. I work local here at a company called Star EV, or an electric manufacturer. And so I just kind of felt the need to run for city council. Just because, like I said, I've lived here my whole life and I plan on staying here. So I kind of wanted to get involved with uh, something to help out the community, so to speak.
Thank you. What do you believe are the biggest issues facing your constituents?
Um, one of my concerns is just the infrastructure that we have now. They're doing a fairly decent job. Simpsonville has grown tremendously since when I was a kid, just with more activities and stuff. But traffic seems to be a huge concern. Is one of my main concerns, and just the infrastructure. I have younger kids who are in middle school and high school now, and it's just we definitely seem to have like an overcrowding issue. There's more and more. I think the 6th grade population that went into Bryson this year was like the largest they've ever had. And with COVID that happened, and we had a lot of people moving from other places here. Um, I feel like the infrastructure is not keeping up with the demand of people that we have living here now.
Thank you. What would be your priorities if elected?
Again, infrastructure would be something that I'd be concerned with. Some of the zoning that goes on. Um, I know once somebody buys a piece of property, they can do with it what they please, as long as they stay within ordinance and what they're doing. Um, but I think we all see it. We ride around and see just new housing popping up everywhere. Typically in a spot that we all know is going to be terrible. Um, I mean, West Georgia used to be able to drive down in the afternoon. Now it's 5 o'clock. You're in a parking lot. Um, so things like that are mainly where my focus would be on.
Thank you. We have a little bit of time left. Is there anything else you'd like to share with listeners?
Um, I don't think so. Again, I feel like everybody's kind of in the same boat. A lot of people I've talked to are kind of in the same way. They're very concerned about the infrastructure and how things are going to progress in the future. Again, if the roads aren't wide enough, you don't have sidewalks for people to walk on, and you're just cramming houses in every corner of Simpsonville, it's going to cause a problem later on in the future.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for your willingness to serve.
Thank you.
Next up is Jerry Tuso. I'm pleased to be here with Jerry Tuso, who is running for Simpsonville City Council Ward 6. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me today.
Tell us about yourself and why you're running for this office.
Well, since I am an Air Force veteran and served at Pope Air Force Base and the old Donaldson Air Force Base, I was an air traffic controller. And I have a history of working with and for people and will continue to do so. It's part of me.
Thank you. What do you believe are the biggest issues facing your constituents?
The issues right now is for responsible growth. We have a lot of new buildings going on, um, big condos next to two-lane roads. So what we would need to do is to get together as a board and approve a impact fee with the host home builders so that we can do some car road fix-ups. It's very bad now. As a matter of fact, South Carolina is number 3 in the nation with traffic problems. That's pretty serious. I'm not very proud of that.
Thank you. What would be your priorities if elected?
The more involvement by our people we represent. I would set up small groups of taxpayers and get their input on what they see, what they need, what they are happy with, what they're unhappy with, and get that to us. It's better than just having a meeting and say, okay, you guys can all come here. Well, this is going to be better. I'm going to improve it. We're face to face and how we can fix things up. Traffic safety, of course, because of the large amount of traffic. And I think we need to improve the numbers of our law enforcement people. They're very good, but it looks like they're overstrapped. I think we need a bigger police force, and we need them to get on the fast lanes to be a protection for the people.
Thank you. We have a couple more minutes. Is there anything else you'd like to share with listeners?
Just the fact that I'm very responsible. My history is working for the people, for the people. I was not only an air traffic controller, I was also a human relations specialist uh, with a large canning company in Fort Worth, Texas. And I also worked for contractors with weather service people at the 130 airports across the United States. I was their touch and go for their jobs. So I appreciate everything that can be done. I really want to help our taxpayers, and I want to do it immediately. I will not slow down. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your willingness to serve.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the candidates. Here is more detail on our process. All candidates received the same 3 questions at the time of their invitation to join us, shortly after the filing period closed, and they were given 10 timed minutes for their interview. Candidates were allowed to bring along a companion, such as a campaign manager, family member, or friend, and to record our session themselves. There were no edits made to the interviews. We've put links to the participating candidates' preferred internet presence on the episode page.
Hi, Simple Civics Greenville County listeners, Nathaniel here. If you've made it this far, then we think you'll really love our newsletter. Sign up for bonus content, updates, and more right in your inbox. Look for the link in the description that says newsletter to sign up, or visit us at simplecivicsgreenvillecounty.org. Find the link in the menu that says newsletter and sign up there. We'll see you again next week.